All right, so I'm Sue Hansen, Montrose County Commissioner. We're roaming around the fair, just kind of getting a flavor of what's going on and why you should be interested in the fair and how much fun you're missing if you're not out here. So this is Amy Scrifney. Amy is a seasoned 4-H, right, person. And so you're doing what right now?
So I'm washing my steer for the beef show at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So if I wash him this morning, he'll have plenty of time to rest before we show.
So doesn't he get dirty between now and 4 o'clock?
Well, that's why we call it a blow and go. So I'll wash him now, and then when he gets sawdust, I'll blow him off, and he'll be good to go.
So a blow and go. I should get one of those.
Yeah.
So do you use like a special cow soap?
No, I use Dawn soap.
Dawn soap for everything.
Dawn soap or
That's right, we use it. Okay.
This guy's a little scared of life.
Okay.
He's just
scared of life?
Yeah. People just make.
He's pretty big. I don't know why you'd be scared of anything. Well, you have to be really strong in this business, don't you? Does he mind being pushed?
Not really. Well, yeah, he's pretty good at cooperating.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm just
scrub him all over.
just giving. Are you?
Oh, come on.
It's okay, baby. What's his name?
Dinero.
Dinero. Is that because that's what you? So you got to kind of be ready to jump out of the way, right?
Yeah, pretty much. He's not gonna do much for the market classes, but
No,
I plan to win grand champion showmanship. So yeah.
It's good to have a goal, huh? It's good to have a goal.
Yeah.
I love your energy.
Thanks.
And we. We're going to talk to Crete about her cow and her beef. This is Booger, and you gotta love a cow named Booger. So tell us about Booger.
Booger is my market heifer. She's my only market heifer, and I sell her. I'm gonna sell her at the sale.
Okay, how much does she weigh?
1280.
1280. So that's a lot of booger.
12.82.
That's a lot of boogers. It looks like Booger likes to eat.
Yeah.
What's she eating?
She's eating G-Force Grower.
G-Force Grower? What's that?
So the breeder makes his own feed,
Oh.
and yeah.
And it's like a special formula?
Yeah.
So does Booger like to lay down a lot? So Booger's a lazy booger?
Yeah.
Well, what do you love about being in the fair?
Like to show them, walk them, and win.
Uh-huh. So why is it so important to win?
Because then you get more money.
And what does that money go for?
Like buying your other cat.
Buying your other calf? So do you keep doing that the whole time you're in 4-H? And then when you're done with 4-H, what happens?
You could say that some of that money goes to your first time going to college, or getting your first house, or your first car.
So it's like a savings account for you? Well, do you love being in 4-H? What's the best thing about being in 4-H?
Showing.
Sandal, I might have to buy new sandals after this.
Right now we're just fitting, getting ready for the lamb show. This morning we woke up, fed, washed, and we'll blow their legs out and just make them look the best they can for show.
You cut all the wool off.
Yep, so we use some surgical blades and it'll cut it pretty tight to the skin just for show appeal, help show the sheep off. And then they are a lot different from what you'll see out in the field as far as market goes in the industry. These ones are going to be heavier built, wider, more for muscle, versus your commercial sheep that are just out there to grow. Ones that'll grow faster. These will grow a little slower
For food purposes. So, but this lamb will be sold.
Yep.
And someone will have it processed, right?
Yes.
A winner.
I hope so.
Good.
But I don't want to jinx myself.
So I asked someone earlier about their beef. So when you sell this, what do you do with the money?
This year, my money's going to go into college. I'll be going to college in January. But a lot of the times, I'll just put them into next year's projects and keep going from there.
So you buy your next animal, and so do you specialize in sheep?
I try to.
Are you having the fun at the fair? Huh? Are you? You can't eat the mic. How are you? Huh? Pig slobber. How do we know when you have a winner pig?
I don't know.
Well, are you having fun?
Yeah.
Do you love the fair?
Yeah.
We love the fair too. We're glad you're here. And what are you doing?
I'm scooping my pig's stall so it's clean.
Okay, and why do we want a clean stall for pigs?
People are coming in and looking around and they want to see it clean.
Is it hard?
Yes.
Do you love it?
Not really.
Okay. She's a good-looking pig, but you're going to sell her. And then what will you do with the money that you get?
Well, I'm going to probably buy a Lego set that I've been
Buy a Lego set. Did you enter the Lego contest in there?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. So just so everybody knows, we have something called the Open Show. And the Open Show is where you can actually participate and do things like build Legos and do Lego sculptures. They do quilts in there. They have pies. They have other stuff too.
I've been in there.
You've been in there?
I've done it like for 2 years.
We're in the goat area, and we're talking with
Hayden Reynolds.
Hayden. So how is it raising goats?
It's a little difficult.
Yeah, what's
And-
difficult about it?
They're stubborn sometimes.
Oh,
Like now.
my sister wants to get goats. What advice would you give her?
Well, just have fun with it.
Have fun with it. That's a great attitude. So what are your goats' names?
This one with the darker head is Jellybean.
Jelly
This one with the lighter head is Nordic, and this one that's eating me is Bun Bun.
So they seem kind of like they annoy you sometimes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hi there. Hi there. Name?
My name is Emily Reynolds.
Emily, and Emily is going to show us her chicken called
Pinecone.
Pinecone. So tell us about your chicken.
So this frizzle is a buff silky frizzle.
So Frizzle
She's a
is the name of the
bantam.
chicken. That's the kind of chicken.
She's a silky, and her variety is buff frizzled. Their breed originated in Central Asia in the 1800s, and then the frizzled variety originated about 30 years later in Southeast Asia.
Wow, you know a lot about chickens. Have you been studying chickens a long time?
Yes, ma'am. I've had chickens for about 11 years.
So what's best about raising chickens?
They have really good personalities, and I enjoy being able to learn about the different personalities.
I mean, is this going to be something that you want to do for a living in your life?
I plan to become a veterinarian, major in veterinary medicine and minor in genetics.
Well, good for you.
Thank you.
Good. I'm proud of you. You're a really impressive young lady. So thanks for taking time to talk to us, Emily.
Thank you.
All right. So we're inside the sale barn, and I'm with Jay Jutton, who's a local rancher and has grandkids here. How many grandkids do you have?
6.
And so are they all showing what they're doing?
5 of them are. The littlest one isn't yet. She showed in her My Little Pony the other day.
What kind of lessons do you think your grandkids learn by being involved?
Well, you learn what happens out here in the real life with livestock. You know, it's a challenge.
Yeah, it's hard work.
Well, you don't win first at everything.
That's a good lesson to learn. As a commissioner, I learned that too.
We learn that in everyday life.
You're right. So how big a part does the fair play in the life of rural Colorado?
Well, I think it plays a huge part in rural Colorado because that's what we are. You know, we're bringing our young generation up into the ag fields, you know, today. So.
Yeah, and the more we can make it fun and enjoyable, and I mean, there's also hard work too. I mean, I saw a kid out there shoveling the stall. He wasn't having a great time, but it's part of the deal.
Hard work never hurt anybody.
We made our way over to the event center where the open show is, and the open show is a little bit different. It's something that where people can bring we have a Lego contest and we have a horticultural contest. But this is Callie Hale, and Callie's kind of in charge of the open show, and I want you to talk a little bit about what we have here and why everybody should come down and look.
Yeah, the open show is really the artistic expression of our entire community. We have a heritage of agriculture in this valley, and part of that is also the bounty of that agriculture, and that's what the open show really is the embodiment of. We have a horticulture and floriculture show, which is super amazing this year. We have a wonderful food category. There's also just a ton of sculpture and Lego, which is one of our largest categories.
And the quilts.
And
the quilts,
and
yeah.
quilting as well.
Yeah.
These are all really the results of a agricultural tradition, and it's a tradition that holds our community together. So please come down to the Montrose County Fair and check out what artistic expression your community has.
So as I said, we have the quilters put together a show here at the event center. They have, I think, 39 or 40 quilts from locals that have handmade these, and some of our real works of art. And this year, they actually had a commissioner award, and I was fortunate enough to be able to select one. And I chose it because, and it turns out it's Denise. Denise was actually one of our, during COVID, was one of our organizers and helpers for when we were making masks for the hospital. But I love this because this flower is so beautiful, and I didn't even really notice the hummingbird until the last minute, and I just think it's just beautiful. So congratulations to Denise. You and the quilters made me this beautiful award so we could highlight my choice. So hopefully we gave you a sampling of what was going on at the Montrose County Fair. We encourage everybody, come on down. It's a very relaxed atmosphere. You can just browse around, bring your water bottle, buy a hamburger at the Chuck Wagon, but see what's going on in your community and see what's so special about the county fair and what brings these kids out. Celebrate their hard work and really take a look at the kinds of talent that we have here in Montrose County. So come on down and see us.